Good morning, my level 2 students. How are you all? I hope you all are fine. Welcome back. So, in our last class, we did Unit 14 Jokes and Riddles. We covered some topics: listen and speak, words and phonics, sentences, reading, and adjective. So, today we will be doing opposite, punctuation, question words, and hard words. Ready, everybody? Very good. So let's start with our first topic. Okay, I request you all to please take out your English textbook. Thank you. Next exercise is about adjectives and opposites. We already did both of the topic, but for the revision, let's do it again. Okay, so what is an adjective? It is a word that gives information about noun. And what is a noun, student? Everybody know noun is a name of a person, thing, or animal. Correct? So whenever a noun will come, means a noun is a name of a person, right? A person, place, animal, thing, any noun will come. So adjective, what it does? It will describe, adjective will describe noun. It will tell you more about noun. For example, it will tell you about the quality of a noun, or a color of the noun, or size, shape, or number of the noun. For example, 2 cars, round shape, big size, okay, red color, brown color, or quality. How is the quality? Best quality, poor quality, cheap quality. Okay, so let's do with some example. Okay, so first example is small bridge. Now here bridge is a noun, right? What is a noun? Noun is the name of a place also, right? So bridge is a noun. And what is an adjective here? Small. Now small adjective is telling about the bridge, that the bridge is small. So adjective always describe noun. Okay, students? Sweet fruit. Sweet is describing that the taste of an apple is sweet. So here fruit is a noun, right? Apple is a noun, alright? Adjective sweet is describing about noun, that is apple. Okay, student? So apple is sweet. Now, what are opposites? Anybody remember? Opposites are the words that are totally different from each other. For example, one person is saying yes, another person's opinion will be no. So let's do some example. Short, tall. Sheep is short, giraffe is tall. Short, tall. Totally different from each other. Okay, students? Big and small. Elephant is big and mouse is small. So they are opposite. One is big, one is small. Okay? So let's do the exercise. Page number 86, Unit 14, Lesson 4, Words. Okay? A part, change these adjectives to their opposites. Now you know what are adjectives that describe noun. And you also know what are opposites. Totally different words, right? So what you have to do, adjective describe noun, right? Now you have to change the adjective to their opposite. For example, a heavy bag. Bag is a noun, heavy is an adjective. So heavy is describing the noun. Heavy adjective is describing noun, bag. A heavy bag, a light bag. We did here opposite, okay? A heavy bag, a light bag. Heavy bag, opposite will be a light bag. Means no weight, only little bit weight. Okay? So you have to change all these adjectives to their opposites. Okay, students? Number 1, a shut door. As you can see in the picture, a shut door, a closed door. What is the opposite of shut? Shut means close. Open, right? So right here, O-P-E-N, open. A shut door, an open door. Number 2, a cold drink. Cold, what is an opposite of cold? Hot. Very good. So right here, a hot drink. H-O-T, hot. A cold drink, opposite will be a hot drink. Number 3, a big ball. Big opposite will be small. S-M-A-L-L, small. A small ball. A big ball, a small ball. Number 4, an old book. What is an adjective here? Old. What is a noun? Book. What will be the opposite of old? New. Very good. An old book, a new book. N-E-W. New. Number 5, a short boy. What is the opposite of short? Tall. A tall boy. T-A-L-L. A short boy, a tall boy. Okay, students? Page number 86, C part, match the adjective that means the same. Okay? Very tired, very frightened, very surprised, very angry, very happy. Now you have to match with the correct same meaning, okay? Very tired. Very tired means delighted, astonished, terrified, furious, exhausted. Which one, student? Very tired means exhausted. You are extremely very tired, okay? So very tired and exhausted, same meaning, okay? Number 2, very frightened. Is it same meaning with delighted? No. Astonished? No. Terrified? Yes. Terrified and frightened means the same. Like extremely full of fear, okay? Like afraid, okay? So very frightened, terrified. Can you make a line and write here 2 students? Thank you. Number 3, very surprised. Very surprised is delighted, astonished. Yes, astonished. Astonished means you are very much surprised. Okay, students? Like you are amazed. You are greatly surprised or amazed. Okay? So, very surprised and astonished means the same. Can you make a line and write here 3? Number 4, very angry. Now, very angry means furious. Like extremely you are angry, okay? Extreme. So, very angry and furious means the same. You can draw a line and write here number 4. Number 5, very happy. Very happy means delighted. Same meaning, okay? Okay, students? Delighted means full of joy, happy. Okay? Number 1, very tired, exhausted, very frightened, terrified, very surprised, astonished. Number 4, very angry, furious. Number 5, very happy, delighted. Okay, student? Students, our next exercise, page number 87, English textbook, is about punctuation marks. So we will be dealing with all the punctuation marks. We already did punctuation marks, but anybody knows what are punctuation marks? Do you remember? Yes, punctuation marks are exclamation mark, question mark, period, comma, quotation mark. These all are called punctuation marks. Okay, student? Question mark. A question mark is used for asking. It is used at the end of the question. If you want to ask any question, for example, where is my hat? I am asking a question. I have any query. Okay, any query you have, any question you have, at the end you have to put question mark. Okay, student? What is my name? Where are you going? What are you doing? Okay? Period. I am a superboy. Now period is a full stop. Okay? We use at the end of the sentence. If you are saying anything, my name is Saima, or my name is whatever is your name. So at the end of the sentence you have to put full stop. Okay, student? What is a comma? A comma tells the reader when or where to pause. For example, the doctor asked, then we are putting comma here. How do you feel today? Now, how do you feel today? You see the quotation marks here? The exact words of doctor. We can also use comma while mentioning the date and the year together. For example, March 24, 2005. Now we are putting comma here. Okay, if you are putting date and year at the same time, you can put in between comma. Now comma you can also use for more than one item. For example, if you are saying I have a pen, pencil and a box. So in between you can use comma. For example, in this picture, Nikki, comma, Tim, comma, John, comma, Pete and Sam. So there are so many names, right? So in between we are putting commas here. Nikki, Tim, John, Pete and Sam are my best friends. Exclamation mark. An exclamation mark is used for exclamation or exciting sentences. It is used at the end of the exclamation mark. For example, you are saying, watch out. So you are showing any feeling. So exclamation mark you will use if you are showing any feelings. Okay, if you are shouting loudly, for example, you are saying hooray. So you have to use exclamation mark. Okay. Speech marks are quotation marks. You can see here quotation mark. These are called quotation marks. Speech marks are quotation marks. This is open quotation marks and this is closed quotation marks. Now in between you can say exact words or of the person that say anything. You can quote that easily. For example, how do you feel today? Now how do you feel today? You are putting in, you are using here quotation marks, right? And at the end of the sentence we are using question mark here. That is punctuation mark. And at the beginning of the sentence, we are using capital letter. Okay, student? For example, here, the doctor asked, comma, now there is a pause. How do you feel today? Question mark. And then we are closing with the quotation marks. Okay, students? So let's do our exercise. Page number 87. C part. We use exclamation mark when someone shout or ends a joke. Put exclamation mark, comma, question mark or full stop in each boxes. Okay, students? For example, what's the matter with your foot? Question mark, and this whole sentence is in quotation mark. See? Quotation mark open here. And what's the matter with your foot? Question mark. Then we are closing the quotation mark. Ask the doctor. Full stop. At the end of the sentence, we are using full stop. Okay, student? Here also you can see quotation mark open and close. And here you can see exclamation mark. Now somebody is shouting. See? What's next? Don't touch it, shouted the boy. Now it's a sentence. Who said this? A boy said this. At the end we are putting full stop. So what is he shouting? We are putting always exclamation mark when somebody shout or speak loudly or somebody is showing any feeling. Okay, strong feeling. Don't touch it, shouted the boy. Show me your ear then. Now the doctor is just asking that show me your ear. Okay. He's just telling to show the ear. Okay. Now what the boy is saying? Ow. Ow means he is showing any feeling. Loudly he is saying ow. Screamed the boy. Okay. Loudly he is saying. So we are putting exclamation mark. And see this feeling we are putting in inverted comma. Exact words of the boy. And at the end we are using full stop. Because the sentence is now finished. Okay, student? The doctor picked up a needle. Full stop. Now this is another sentence. We are closing with the period. Full stop. Okay? The doctor picked what? Needle. Okay? No. See, we are putting this no in the quotation marks. Why? Because this boy is shouting. Exact same word of the boy. No, shouted the boy. Full stop. Sentence finished. You have got many aches and pains. Now doctor is saying that you have got many aches and pains. Everywhere is hurting, see? So I must give you an injection. Now here a pause, okay? I must give you an injection, said the doctor. This is one sentence. Here we are putting comma for the pause. Okay. I must give you an injection, said the doctor. Who said it? Doctor said it. Okay. Stop, cried the boy. Now, who said this word? Stop. The boy. And we are putting in quotation mark. Exact words of the boy. Stop. He's showing a strong feeling that please stop. Cried the boy. Full stop. I haven't got an earache, a black eye or spot. Full stop. Okay, student? We are putting here pause, comma. Okay? I haven't got an earache, a black eye or a spots. Full stop. But I have got a maths test tomorrow. Now, the boy is not having any pain, but he is having a maths test tomorrow. Now you got it? How can a person have at the same time red eye also and tummy pain also? Everything together. How? Because he was lying. Just because he was having maths test next day. Okay, students? Question number B part, page number 89. The doctor's car breakdown. Use these words to complete his questions. Now, doctor is having some questions. Okay. So, here is a help box given. And here are some words. What kind of? How long? How often? How far? How much? So, you have to complete these sentences by using these words from the help box. You have to write the correct answer. Okay. What kind of? Means when you will use what kind of, when you have some questions like what kind of thing you have, small, big, tall, medium, short, like this you're asking. So whenever you are asking about the size or something, you can use what kind of. Okay. How long? How long means you are asking about the time duration. Okay. How long? The time duration. How long it will take. We used to say like this. Okay. How often means how regularly or how frequently. Okay. Means on regular basis you are doing that thing or frequently. Number 4 is how far. How far you used when you are asking about the distance, that how far you want to go, how far we are going. Okay. And number 5 is how much. How much it cost, does it cost, or how much is this apple, how much this dress, like this we use for if you want to ask the price. Okay, so example number 1. How far is it to Islamabad? 60 kilometers. See how far? We are asking about the distance. So it's 60 kilometers. So we are using for distance how far. 60 kilometer is the distance. So for distance we are using how far. Okay. So this correct answer from the help box, you have to write it here. It's already written over here. Okay. Number 1. Let's see the answer first. There are 2 every hour. As I told you that for every hour, what we use? We use what kind of? This question word we can use? No. How long? Any kind of thing is there? Like any kind is mentioned? Big, small? No. How long? They are telling the time duration? No. How often? When we use how often, student? How means something is going regularly or frequently. That's why we used how often. So there are 2 every hour. Now somebody is telling, now this person is telling to the doctor that how often it's going, like it is going every 2 hours that bus is going. Okay, so that's why we are using how often here. How often do bus go there? There are 2 every hour. Okay, student. Number 2. Let's see the answer first. 2 kinds. Now for kinds, what we will use? What kind of? Very good. So 2 kinds. There are big, fast buses and there are old, slow buses. Now they are telling you the kinds of buses that some buses are small and they are slow, and some buses are fast, they are big. So for the kinds, we always use this question word, what kind of. So what kind of buses go there? There are 2 kinds. There are big, fast buses and there are old, slow buses. Alright, student. Number 3. Rupees 180 on the fast buses and rupees 80 on the slow ones. Now here that person is telling about the cost, that how much does it cost. So for cost, what we will use? What kind of? No. How long? Distance? For distance? No. How often? Regularly? No. How far? Means distance. How much? Very good. We will choose how much. From this help box, we will choose this one, how much question word, and we will write it here. How much does it cost? Every time when we have to ask the price, the cost of the thing, we will say how much. Okay. Number 4. Let's see the answer. About 2 hours on fast buses, but 3 hours on slow ones. Now the person is telling the time duration, that how long does it take. So what we will use? They are telling the kind? No, they are telling the time duration, that how long. So we will use how long. How long does it take to get to Islamabad? Now somebody is asking that how long it will take to get to Islamabad. So the answer is about 2 hours on the fast buses, but 3 hours on the slow ones. Alright, students. So these are the question words he used for different things. If you want to ask any question, you can easily use these question words and you can ask the question. Okay.
Okay students, so we have completed all the topics of textbook. Now we will move on towards our notebook. Please take out your English word book and we will do hard words. Alright student? Please mention the date on every page of textbook. textbook. Do good handwriting and complete your work. Thank you. Okay students, so we are doing unit 14, jokes and riddle. Okay, workbook, we are doing 107 page, lesson number 1, listen and speak, lesson number 3, jokes, lesson number 6, riddles. From these we are doing dictation words. For reading, you can do at home. Okay, you can read the whole unit. Okay student, dictation words are number 1 injection, number 2 matter, number 3 painful, number 4 shine, number 5 touch, number 6 worry, number 7 earache, number 8 please. Okay, hard words. Number 1 injection, INJECTION, injection. Now what is the meaning of injection student? Injection means that if you are ill, if you are sick, then you visit the doctor and doctor will give you injection to give you speedy recovery. So injection means that putting the medicine into the syringe, okay, and then putting in your body to give you speedy recovery. Okay, with the help of this needle, doctor will give you medicine. So that is injection. Okay. Like doctor was giving injection to Sarah and she was like little bit scared. She was worried that it will be painful. So she said to the doctor that don't give me injection. Okay. Number 2, matter, MATTER, matter. What is the meaning of matter? Like for example, what's the matter with you? If you say what's the matter with you, means what is the problem with you? You will find out the problem. Like doctor was asking to Sarah that what's the matter with you? So he was trying to find out the problem so that he can solve and give treatment to Sarah. Okay student? Number 3, painful, PAINFUL, full, painful. Number 3 is painful. Now what is the meaning of painful student? Painful means that a part of your body is infected with pain. You are in pain. Okay. For example, Sarah, she was in pain, earache. She was having earache. So she was full in pain, painful. Okay. Number 4, shine, SHINE, shine. Repeat after me, shine. Anybody knows the meaning of shine? Shine means a source of light which give out bright light. Like for example, torch. Torch give you light, right? So it's a source of light. It gave you a bright light. Okay, it's a source of light. So shine, like doctor was checking with the help of the torch. Doctor was checking Sarah. So he was just checking with the help of the torch. And torch was giving light, means a source of light. Okay, so that he can check and identify what's the matter with Sarah. Next one is touch, TOUCH, touch. Now touch is an act of touching someone or something. If you're touching something, okay, like doctor was not touching Sarah, but she was like scared also, and because she was in pain, right? So she was shouting ow, and she was making noise. Number 6, worry, WORRY, worry. Now worry means to feel troubled or to feel troubled about the actual problem or the future problem. For example, like you are worried about your exam or your test. Like Sarah was worried because doctor was not giving injection to Sarah, but she was worried. She was scared because of the pain, that maybe it will be painful for her to, when doctor will give injection, maybe she will feel pain. So she was worried. Okay. Number 7, earache,
E-A-R-A-C-H-E. Earache. Earache means you are having pain inside the ear. So ear pain is very painful. Like Sarah was having ear pain. Number 8. Please. Now please, when you request someone, please means you are requesting someone politely. Okay. So for example, give me a pencil please. Thank you. So you are requesting someone. Or if you want a way to go, to move forward, you are saying, please can you move, can you let me go, please, that you are requesting somebody. Okay students? Okay students, so concluding our class, today we finished unit 14, jokes and riddles. So please revise it at home. We did today opposite, adjectives, punctuation marks, and complete the sentences, and also we did hard words in the workbook. So please revise it and complete your textbook and your workbook. You students, take good care of yourself. Bye bye.